Hi, this is Tim Evans. Welcome to another installment of TX Coffee News TV. Today I have local expert Dr. Kent Julius with Legacy Veterinary Hospital, and we're going to talk about how to find a great veterinarian in the Frisco, Texas area. So how are you, Dr. Kent?
Good. I'm doing great. How are you?
Great, fantastic. Hey, so tell me, how does one find a great veterinarian in the Frisco area?
That's a very tough question. I think a lot of people have that dilemma when they move into town. And first off, I think the goal is to find a great vet, preferably finding the best vet that you can. First thing is, of course, you can ask your friends, see if there's someone that has used a vet in the area and see what their experience has been. You can also, check online reviews and see what their reputation is in the community. Have they helped people, or do they do a good job? Lastly, you can call a vet and ask them questions, and that's oftentimes a very difficult thing for clients because you don't know what to ask. So people tend to fall on the old standby of how much is it, and so that creates a problem at times, because if you're looking for the cheapest vet, you most likely will not find the best vet. And if you decide you want the most expensive vet, then that certainly doesn't guarantee that they're the best. It might just mean that you're going to pay the most. So then you got all the prices in the middle, and you can't determine how good they are just by what they charge. So I have a few questions that I would recommend that you ask if you are going to call a vet.
Okay.
Question one is, what routine services would they recommend for your pet yearly, every 6 months, every few years? What would they recommend? And that will completely depend on your pet's lifestyle, your pet's age, and your pet's history. Are they on medication? Do they have any illnesses in the past? Those kind of things will determine what they need yearly, monthly, every few years. Second question is, how do they manage pain? I think it's very important to keep your pets pain-free, whether they're old and they have arthritis or whether they're having surgery. Next question is, what hours are they open? Will they be open before work? Can you drop your pet off before you go to work? Are they open after work? When you get home and you find out your pet's been sick or might be limping, will they be there for you? And then the last question is, can they handle routine care in addition to emergencies? It's your family member, and I think it's important to have a vet that can handle both. If they know you and they know your family member and you have an emergency or a sick pet, the doctors can work much faster if they know the history. If they know your pet and know your pet's health, they can go straight to the action of taking care of them much faster.
Right, that makes total sense, Dr. Kent. You're right. If they already know you and there's an emergency, they don't, they can just go right to it, and you can get your care much faster. So that's a great point. Tell me though, so when they do go to a veterinarian, what should they expect? What should they look for?
I think the main thing to look for is, do they really care? Are they there for your pet? The top priority should be the patient care. If it's your pet is family, and their number one reason for being there should be to take care of that pet and make the pet's health and comfort and life the most important priority. The second thing they should look for would be your needs as a client. Are they listening to you? Everybody that comes to the vet has different reasons that they're there, and are they listening to what your needs are and why you're there, and take care of those, because you're the boss, you're the client, and vets need to listen to you. The last thing is, of course, are they clean and organized? If they have an organized clinic that's clean, then they're probably going to find things faster. They're probably going to be able to take better care of you and your pet. On a separate subject from that, trust. I think at some level, at some point, when you have a vet, you have to trust them. And if you don't trust them or can't determine that you can trust them, then it's not the right vet. Trust is so important because it's so hard to judge whether or not your veterinarian is choosing the right medication at the right time, at the right dosage, for the right length of time. And once you know they care, then I think you will trust them, and that's critical to make sure that they're doing the right thing.
Right, that makes a huge difference, right? It's your loved one, and you want to make sure that they're doing the best possible care for them. And so thank you for those tips. So I know you do some great things for your clients. What would that look like for our readers and online viewers?
Here at Legacy Veterinary Hospital, we offer a free first pet exam. So whether it's your first time in or your pet's first time in, if you have multiple pets, it might be your second or third time in, but it's their first time in. The first doctor exam is free. That does a lot of good things. It allows you to come in first to find out if we meet your needs and if we're here for your pet, and make sure that if we are the type of vet you're looking for, there's no obligation to find that out. And if you choose us, then we'd love to continue to be a veterinarian, but there's no obligation to give us a shot to see if we meet your needs. The second thing it does, of course, if it gives us a chance to do a thorough exam to find out if your pet has anything wrong. Is there something that might need to be addressed? And if there is, you should be able to understand that and have a vet that explains it to you in very easy terms that makes sense to you.
Right. No, that is a great offer. It's hard to beat free, so fantastic. Thank you for that offer. So if one of our readers wanted to take advantage of that offer, how would they reach you?
Oh, it's very easy. You can call us or you can request an appointment online. And our phone number is 972-335-9292. Or you can go online to our website at legacyvet.com and request an appointment. And we'd be honored to have the opportunity to see you.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Kent, for helping us figure out how to find a great veterinarian in Frisco, Texas. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you. My pleasure.